Before continuing on to a new show to watch, I decided it's best to give my thoughts on Maul Shadow Lord before I forget everything. And man, what a watch the show has been. But before talking about the positives, the negatives, power scaling, I swear, post Disney acquisition, it is so damn inconsistent. The Inquisitors are individuals tasked to take out Padawans and low-level knights, right? That's what we're implicitly told when they were introduced in Star Wars Rebels, with more noteworthy knights and masters left to be dealt with by Vader. Then how come it takes only 2 of them to take on Maul, a former Sith apprentice, albeit hindered by damaged cybernetics, Daki, a Jedi master, old but a master nonetheless, and his Padawan, Devon. I can understand them taking on Daki and Devon together, but all 3 of them? With Maul? You know, the guy who took on Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan and essentially won, if Kenobi didn't pull a fast one on Maul. The same Maul who Palpatine basically thought in the Clone Wars, I gotta deal with this myself, and went out of his way to fight, defeat, and capture Maul. Sure, you could say that the damaged cybernetics were hindering him, but he has killed a Jedi Master in Qui-Gon. That's not a name you scoff at. Not when he was offered a council seat. Not when he learned lightsaber combat from Count Dooku, the premier lightsaber duelist of his era. So if anything, the Inquisitors should be having a hard time against all 3 combatants, not this evenly matched fight. Anyways, that's the biggest negative I had for the show. Only nitpicking I have worth mentioning was some deaths being the trope of maybe they're dead, but you didn't see it type shtick. I hate those. I hate that trope. Positives. Well, I'll be dead ass. I loved everything about the show, for the most part obviously. The viewers' time between the Force users and non-Force users I thought was very well balanced. Didn't feel like we spent too much time with only one of them. The animation getting better, with furthering stylization. Just the overall art direction was great. The fight choreography, the best we've seen it. I didn't hate any of the characters. I didn't really find any particular one individual annoying, so that's good. The constant state of suspense. But what I liked most of all is the character relationships and interactions amongst the cast. I especially liked with what they did with Maul, for the most part, obviously. More patient, more calculated, and gaining a meticulousness more akin to his former master. But while he is growing in that direction, he's still a far cry from Palpatine's level of machinations. As while he did succeed in turning Devon to his side, personally, I felt that was done with a combination of yes, his design, but more so, luck and circumstances, taking full advantage of the death of her master to turn her completely. But maybe I'm not giving him enough credit, since her complete turn wouldn't have been possible if he hadn't planted the seeds of doubt within Devon, of how the Jedi way simply doesn't work during the dark times under the boot of the Empire. In fairness, Daki did seem to me stuck in that Jedi mindset when it is clear that he needed to change and adapt. I imagine that only further Devon's frustrations of what to her is doing nothing over time. I look back at the rating I gave Ahsoka when thinking about what rating I should give this show, and 7.5 is far too high for said show. I'm downgrading that to 6 out of 10. Ahsoka was a decent show, not 7.5 show. As for Maul Shadow Lord, rating it, I'd say 8.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it more than the first 2 seasons of JJK, but I didn't enjoy it more than my heavy hitters like Bochi the Rock or Gachi Octa, which got 9 out of 10s respectively. Last things of note, started watching the second ongoing season of Hell's Paradise. Gotta do that with JJK's third season 2 soon as well. Sleep schedule is a total mess. Look at the time of the latest journal entries for evidence. But considering not much time has passed since the last entry, nothing much else has changed. Anyways, I'm gonna finish drinking water, brush teeth, maybe sleep, probably not, I have no clue. But either way, sleeping or chilling, I'll be watching Ninamai Inanis of Hollow Myth play Tomodachi Life. Mata ne. This journal entry was written on May 7th, 4 a.m.
Got that one, huh? Can't escape me! Can't block me now! Catch me now!